Welcome back to Disco Elysium. I love this Whirling in Rags song. We just talked to Titus Hardy and his boys. We got Glenn, Theo, and I got these wrong last time. I know that's Eugene, Elaine, Fat Angus, and that must be Scrappy, was it? Cool. Still got their names. The secret to remembering names, you guys want a tip for remembering names? You just say them a lot, and you look at them when you say the name. So if you meet someone new, just say their name a lot while you talk to them. Then you'll remember it. I see that we have a skill point, I guess. Yeah, we got a skill point. Okay. I'm not going to spend that right now, though. I did want to look at my tasks. So we need to prove our authority. Right now, I think my authority is at -2. -2 authority. So that's going to be tough. Find the murder weapon should be an interesting one. Pick up the dice from the dice maker tonight. And also, I think I want to talk to the smoker on the balcony tonight, Martin Martinez. Also tonight, I'm getting the hanged man's boots. Interesting. The call reporting the crime. It wasn't Sylvie, right? Yeah, that might take some time. We'll keep that in mind. The victim's tattoos are also interesting. I think for a lot of this stuff, I think the next step is to speak with Joyce. Interview the Wild Pines rep. Joyce, whatever her name is. And then find the murder weapon. Oh, I also wanted to talk with Kim. Actually, no. What do I want to do? I want to inspect the bullet because I realized I kind of misinterpreted one of the...
It's still safely sealed.
All right, be quiet, please. I think I misinterpreted one of the answers, and if I had realized what I was saying, I would have clicked on the answer. So let's tell Kim, I think I know where this bullet came from.
Okay.
It would probably came from a Belle McGrave rifle.
Antique. That makes sense.
It's probably a good thing that there's not many.
To hand it to the monarchs. It's quite admirable that they took the advice of criminologists last century and banned the use of breech loaders in peacetime.
Yes, we have to hand it to the monarchs. Oh wait, no, I hate the monarchs. I am a anti-taxation person myself, ultra-liberal.
Some new RCM recruits get impatient with their muzzle loaders once they've trained with military-grade weapons. But they realize it's worth it in the end.
Bah, we're the law.
Imagine if everyone...
All right, be quiet.
Back to the investigation.
Yes. Here's what I wanted to talk about. Could the victim have been mixed up with some foreign guerrilla fighters? The answer is obviously yes. We've talked about how the mercenaries often, how many of them did some fighting in other places of... What's the world called? Isola, maybe? Oh, Elysium. I cannot believe I forgot Elysium. Anyways, could the victim have been mixed up with some foreign guerrilla fighters?
Let's find out. Next step, finding the gun itself.
That's it, huh? After that brilliant deduction, that's all I get? All right, Bullet has nothing more to say. Today, we do have a breakthrough imminent. Let's talk about the breakthrough. First, I want to...
Anti-object
okay, never mind.
task force.
I was thinking I could read what the question was before we find the solution.
The task force has assembled. God's avenging angel, arrayed against the lower emanations of the darkened one. Shoe racks, tape recorders, motor carriages, and doors.
I have been
so many doors. You're not just pounding it all to pieces. You're reforging the universe. From the anvil of the heavens to the worms below. Indulge in it. Be bold. Have an impact on the shape of creation. Out of the furnace of your rage. A new reality. Also, you should trash your room again.
We should trash our room again. That's a good idea. Maybe we should go up to my room and trash it. I love this idea, actually. This thought. It's a common one in media I've read and seen that in order to have creation, you need to have ruin. Okay. So let's see here. Oh, bonuses. That's what I want to click on. Ooh, +1 pain threshold and all physique learning caps raised by 1. Again, the learning caps, we have a very high learning cap on physique and motoric, so raising the learning cap even more seems hard to take advantage of, but the +1 pain threshold I really, really approve of. Cool. We'll hold on to that one for sure. I always forget how to get out of those. Escape. Okay, let's go explore some places that I have never been. Can you believe I haven't even explored everywhere in Martinez. Ooh, it's snowing, huh? We're gonna walk down here and talk with this gentleman who was muttering to himself earlier and I just ignored. And then these two guys over here. Tease, shit ain't nothing to me. I make my own way, Tzal. Always have, always will. Okay, you have nothing to say to me, huh? Well, this grate looks interesting. There's something down there. The musty smell of a potato cellar in spring emanates from the... Excuse me? Are you kidding me? No! Emanates from what? You asshole! Whatever, it probably wasn't important. Oh my god, there's the bag! There's the bag! We can finally do our shuffle! No, not this Jamrock shuffle, it's the hustle! We can finally hustle and grind! We found the Fritte's bag! Yes! Yellow plastic bag, Frittte! Let's equip it and hustle. Let's see, we'll take the Ledger of Failure and Hatred away. And now I assume there's trash on the ground like these bottles. Ah, it doesn't highlight with tab. We have to freaking realize that we can do it. Sweet! We're doing the hustle, baby! Oh, we can get it from far away? Not that far. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. And what did they call this stuff? It was something like a word I had not heard to describe it before. Tare! Yeah, there you go. It's tare. Oh, brilliant. Ooh. Ooh, we can steal out of the trash can to find Tare. Yeah, baby. Surely there's more there, huh? No? The only two things in the trash can, huh? All right, I think I've looked out of here before. Let's look again, though.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary.
Well, now that we have a way of making money, this is just trivial, huh? Let's insert a coin and just observe.
Your money disappears into the coin slot. A clunk, the ring of metal.
Pull the handle and look inside.
The curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry, different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab grey shape, like a ghost.
Turn the knob to focus my vision.
The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible. A half-sunken sea fort. Its concrete almost reconquered by nature.
Cool.
It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it.
A military structure. I bet Kim knows something about it. There are ruins of some kind of building there.
Really? I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
Huh. All right, well, we can leave. You don't want to look, Kim? Look through the thing. Maybe we need some empathy to be like, oh, you should look through the viewer. We have no empathy. King of Cool needs no empathy. Although we do have a thought that gives us +2 empathy to Kim. I might talk with him and see if there's some interesting things to talk about.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Neither poor little viewer with a pat or vandalism with a shaking of our head, like a disapproving, that's the word I was looking for, a disapproving shake of our head. Neither of those fit my guy. I would have broken that coin-operated viewer if I could have. Should we look inside? No. We're the cool sort of person who sees that there's bubblegum inside. Nothing to do. We just leave. Exploring. I'm so glad we found that bag. Ooh, what's this? You hear the distant squall of seabirds. Okay, then. I've been researching seabirds for one of my other YouTube projects. That's a lot of money. I mean, it's not that much money. We have to pay 20 real every day. But whatever. Is that not like a box or something? Anyways, I've been researching birds for one of the other YouTube projects I'm doing, a Factorio playthrough, where every space station or spacecraft I make is a bird name. So I would like to hear some seabirds from from Disco Elysium, like the names of them. That'd be cool. I see Tare on the ground, but it's not letting me grab it, huh? Anyways. I love having high perception. Except apparently not high enough to grab the Tare over there. There's so much Tare. Give me that Tare. Splatter of bullet holes lines the wall. I wonder if this is from the Revolution. Does Kim know anything about this? Maybe we should talk to Kim again.
Yes?
I want to talk about you.
What about me?
Kim, you're wearing a Revolutionary Air Brigade jacket, aren't you?
What? This? It's just seasonal clothing.
Oh, really? And those look like airman pants. Good for storing tools in.
Where is this going?
You see, Kim, I have this place in my head where I develop new ideas and connections.
Interesting. I think it's called the brain.
No, it's more than that. Anyway. In this special place I have come to suspect that you have some kind of thing with the Revolutionary Air Brigades.
I do not have a thing with Revolutionary Air Brigades in particular.
Oh, just air brigades then?
Okay, I wanted to become an aerostatic pilot. Then I turned 10 and realized we no longer have an air force.
Oh, are you sure the Revolutionary has got nothing to do with this?
Absolutely nothing.
All right, thank you. My mind is satisfied.
Good.
Tell me a secret, though.
No.
Okay.
The lieutenant nods.
I thought we had +2 empathy from the thought. Come on. You're wearing glass. No, we're done. That's all for now.
Good. Let's change the subject.
Any more thoughts on the case?
What do you want to know?
Now that we've inspected the scene, yes, I did want to know more about the pissing competition you mentioned.
What's there to say? It's just stupidity.
Oh, what kind of stupidity is that?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
So we're so busy fighting over Martinez that neither of us have claimed it, and so the Union has claimed it? That's really interesting. So this is a struggle over who runs Martinez.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words.
I see. No one wants to police Martinez.
I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
I see. So they sent my precinct sent the finest and toughest of the cops there. And your precinct just sent someone who wasn't interested in a pissing competition. Very interesting.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
He volunteered to spoil it. So you volunteered to spoil it?
Yes. I am an unrepentant spoil sport.
Interesting. Wonder what this says about me, that I was sent by my station. The finest and the greatest, I'm sure. Can only be one conclusion. I'm the finest. A case-solving machine sent to outperform you in every way imaginable.
A good joke.
Yes, a joke. In truth, I will only moderately humiliate and outperform you.
Oh, you will? Then I will help you to do so.
Ah, thank you, Kim.
Now,
Still, against his better judgment, this made him think just a little bit less of you.
What? Come on.
was there anything else you wanted to ask about the competition? If not, we should move.
Yeah, okay. What's special about Martinez?
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
Huh.
A tremble comes over you. Another after effect of ethanol poisoning, perhaps, feels like leaves do when they rustle in the breeze, somewhere far away, below the turbine. The 41st and the 57th. The lieutenant was right. It's not about who gets what's north. It's about who doesn't.
No one wants it. So this is a pissing competition about who has to get it. Okay, enough of the competition then. Tell me something else.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
Let's smoke and ask him that. Oh, and do I have another logic that I can boost here? I think I'm wearing my logic glasses, yeah. Okay, where are my smokers? Tools. And a smoke, please. Come on, smoke it up. Switch hands, maybe? Because I have 3 uses left, and I don't have any... Oh, sorry. I don't have any smokes affecting me. Alright, I need to figure out... Do I need an empty hand? I need to figure out why I can't smoke sometimes. See, I can smoke now. I think it's just a bug. Whew. Alright, we're feeling good now. Intellect raised. Calm down. Let's equip that in case I forget. And I don't have any tools here that can increase logic. So then, let's figure out why they sent me.
Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57.
What? No, that can't be right.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win.
I think at this point we've opened up enough to Kim that I'm okay being vulnerable with him and wanting to be better than I currently am. Kim, it's hard for me to admit, but what if my precinct sent me on this cape because I'm a fuck-up? Like, as a joke.
I've considered it.
But it's not true, right?
I don't think I can say one way or another. I do think it's somewhat unlikely, though.
Why is that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
Ha! So you are their finest.
I am the finest of nothing.
You really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there.
Yeah, we're old and we've made it this far. You know, we have a thought, the 15th Indo tribe, I think, that the old gang we ran around with when we were young, everyone died except us, just from like ODs or car wrecks or something. So somehow we made it. He doesn't know what our strengths are, but we know. Savoir Faire.
So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
Thanks, Kim. That was heartwarming. Hello, seabirds. Well, let's go find some more Tare, talk with people we haven't talked to. Is this gentleman enjoying his book? I don't think I talked to him last time. Let's run. Oh, it's a sturdy woman. Sorry. Excuse me, miss.
The ship takes off like a silvery mosquito, unfolding its rotor blade arms. She mumbles reading, then puts down the soft cover.
Is that Loose Radio City you're reading?
Yes, a sci-fi.
And who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
Ah, yes. Shouldn't a working class woman be working?
Not all the time. Right now I'm browsing books. Even a working class woman needs something to read.
Phenomenal.
It is.
I am a policeman.
I know you are.
Everyone can see that. The rectangles.
Good then.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need the help of a policeman?
What with?
She tries hard to focus on the book stand.
What with? A lot of things. For example, people tend to go missing.
It's true.
Help her by carrying things? Maybe she needs a weightlifter. Maybe she needs you to fight her husband. No, that's not it.
Yeah, maybe your husband is missing.
My husband? No, he's not.
So where could he be?
I don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends? Working?
That's really interesting, actually. She doesn't know where he is.
Where is this going, officer?
So what I'm hearing is you don't really know where your husband is.
Yes, but I don't really need to know where my husband is. Not all the time.
Well, wouldn't you like to?
No.
I can totally help you find your missing husband.
Why are we still talking about this? I haven't lost my husband.
Kids are always going missing. Weak, pathetic kids. Always getting themselves killed.
Ooh, maybe your children are missing.
No, absolutely not.
Her words come out quick as gunshots. She protests too much. Okay, so where are they then?
Are you a policeman or a nanny?
Nanny, where are they?
They are not missing, sir.
You know where they are. They're at home, smoking, giving the ladder of vices a chance. No, they're at a disco, getting down. Stupid disco dancing teenagers.
Stupid disco dancing teenagers. I know where your kids are. At the disco dancing nasty.
What? That's just... My daughters are perfectly fine. They're with their friends down in Shamrock. There's nothing to worry about.
I think you're a little worried.
They're almost grown up now anyway. They're past the age they need me protecting them from everything now.
What is this doubt you have then? Something has happened here.
This conversation would be so much less with any other character. All these red and yellow checks we're passing, this is excellent. I'm afraid the danger is now greater than ever. Tell me, how old are they?
My youngest girl, Jolie, is just shy of 16. Jenny, she is turning 18 next month. But we shouldn't even be talking about them.
Can you describe me their appearance? Any features that stand out? Something to make identifying their bodies a little easier?
Why do you need to know this? Haven't I repeatedly told you that they're not missing? That they're in Shamrock, safe and well, at some stupid party?
Oof.
Did someone say party? You could use a party. Hunt it down.
I could do... We gotta hunt it down. It's for the investigation. I'm trying to be professional.
There is no investigation here. I can tell you that.
She picks up a book and tries to concentrate. A flock of seagull birds passes by. I'm going to try to get back there and follow electrochemistry a little more by saying, party. I want to go to the party.
No, absolute. Are you a policeman? They are not.
You know, no. They're at a...
What? They're
What is this?
my youngest girl, Jolie. Why do you need to know this?
Did someone say party? You could use a party.
Here we are.
Hunt it down.
I could do with a party, a killer party, not a lame-o one.
A killer party?
That was it.
What is it with you and Pulp Staples? My God. Please, no more talk about my daughters. They are fine.
Let's just watch her for a bit.
Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking. An array of neurons fire up with joy. Bum her a cigarette, lest it turn to pain.
Do you smoke?
No, I don't.
I know for a fact that you smoke.
Why do you think that I smoke?
I suspect I may possess supernatural abilities.
No, you don't.
Just give me a cigarette, please.
I already told you I don't have any. Go bother someone else.
She's lying. She's goddamn lying. She has smokes.
Just give me your cigarettes, okay? Don't lie.
Sorry, officer.
She stares at me in disbelief.
She's lying. Lying, lying.
I know you're lying. Please, just give me a cigarette.
No, I'm not lying. Why should I lie? Please go to the Frittte kiosk.
Okay, thanks, no problem.
She sighs.
Is your cockatoo missing?
I don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here.
I really think this lady has something interesting about her we need to get to the bottom of.
For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be stopped when they get ladies. It's better to indulge him at this point.
Thank you, Kim. Ma'am, I was asking about your cockatoo. Is it missing?
I don't even have a cockatoo. And guess what?
What?
Even if I had, it wouldn't be missing.
All right, cockatoo not missing. I just wanted to make sure.
Great.
Just one more question. What did you mean by me being a cockatoo?
Nothing. Go read up on them if you're so interested. There's a great book in the bookstore.
Is this a quest? Have we started a quest to go read up on cockatoos?
Maybe you should. What if the cockatoo is your astral captain? Or your heraldic bird?
A cockatoo doesn't seem like it's my heraldic animal that we learned about from the dice maker. But let's get the task. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Thanks for the tip.
Wonderful. The store is open.
All right, I'll let you read.
The woman before you nods and returns to her reading.
I really would like the bear to be my heraldic animal. All right, well, let's collect some more Tare. Talk with these guys who I think are playing something like bocce ball, maybe? That's the bench we can sit on once Kim leaves. Oh, I missed it. We are hustling. Ah, my back, I swear it's getting worse. Gentlemen.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
He did just whine about his back. That's interesting.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, all right?
The other one is eating a big sandwich.
Look, in his hand, going into his mouth. The sandwich. It's hauntingly beautiful.
Have we been eating behind the scenes? Like, how are we surviving? I've only drunk alcohol, nothing else.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Physical instrument has never let me down, and this just appeals to me. I got this. Ball time.
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
Sounds good. Let's grab the ball and show them how it's done. That's... Wow. We really don't know how to play.
Surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You'll make it work.
Well, I had no doubt.
God, this is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes every victory. Time has frozen.
I think here is where we take our time, right? Time has frozen. Yeah. Time has frozen. Right? So our strengths are telling us now we take our time. It's frozen. No need to let go and be the ball now. We feel the ball.
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it. Probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory.
Scars of victory on our balls.
Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight. The nervous system calibrating. Until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready.
Let's take in the surroundings here.
A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
This is so sweet. I love this game.
West, in the Grand Couronne area, a sharp overhand left from Arsène Luc Edelbrock sends the Samaran heavyweight champion, Kostya Miasnok Kostanica, flying to the mat. The crowd goes wild. Revachol loves her heroes.
Indeed. There is time for a last glance inward. Who am I?
An embodiment of pure motion, a fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency.
Oh, I feel so cool right now.
Behold the fear and confusion reflected in the eyes of the two feeble geezers. They are in awe of your superiority. You are a god to them.
Feels good.
Some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
Interesting. The inertia can be contained no more than a bullet leaving a gun. Let go. Be the bullet.
Merde! Bordel de merde!
The old soldier yells in outrage. We just put that thing into the water.
What the hell is your problem?
I am a god of track and field. Gods of track and field you are. Why would I have a problem with anything?
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
Don't be a sore loser. It's still a fair game between you two. Second place is a podium position.
You vandalized our game, son. We can't play pétanque with 5 bull.
Oh, Pétanque. I understand.
No, you don't. Our pétanque game is ruined. We want our bull back.
I actually have a bull form, I think.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Just a misunderstanding. My sincere apologies.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Now, I don't have a bull, but will this do?
Will this... No, it will goddamn not.
Seriously?
Thank you, officer. This is really something. Honestly, I think it's better than our old bull, even.
Gaston, thank you.
Mon Dieu. All right, fine. What do you want, officer?
Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of Whirling in Rags? I guess we should ask about the investigation.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops?
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
Okay, but you don't know anything.
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
Indeed, you seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Does it have anything to do with all the bullet holes I've been seeing around?
Yes. It was left by heavy artillery fire.
Heavy artillery fire, you say? That's the best kind of artillery fire. Very interesting.
Oh, very. So, why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Ah, did you use artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
I think I'm a revolutionary now. Sounds like my kind of people.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
Right. Why shell them here in Martinez?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. had to soften the commies up first.
Ah, the beachhead, huh?
Yes, the military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
Like a D-Day situation, perhaps.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during
Why is my
Operation
health?
Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Oh, I ran out of smokes. That's why my health ran out. Oh, and I can't... Oh, I mean, not smokes. Drink. My wine. Anyways, sorry, I missed that, buddy. What did you say? Used one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow. In 08. That was 40 years ago? I think that's what Kim had said. Like, right? When he was 10, he realized there's no more war or whatever. Anyways. Deathblow. Sounds grim, but yeah, let's say it out loud.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing Pétanque on their mangled corpses.
The suicide sex cult shrapnel people.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Well, that explains all the war damage.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on this city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
There's a strange gleam in his eye.
He approves of this radical approach, knows it was necessary.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Oh, interesting. So, yeah, the ultra-liberals kicked the socialists out of Martinez, but they kept it as like this war-torn place, like a warning, like, this is what you socialists get. And now, the Union is running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still hold influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Coalition seems quite capable, actually. We'll butter him up. Ooh. Commies just don't understand how money works. That's what my character says.
No, they don't. But I'm sorry it had to be the coalition. After 8 years of fighting rabid commies, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frittte had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
I see. Yeah, we're getting quite the history lesson here.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
Yep. He's an old geezer, all right.
This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
What exactly is a suzerain?
The suzerain is the king.
Huh.
Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already.
Yeah, sorry.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's borders when it happened. When we took our last stand against the Fifth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
An extremely inadvisable strategy against automatic weapons. Be sure not to make the same mistake.
Yeah, he does know a lot about guns, huh? He's gonna know all about this. What can you tell me about this rifle?
It's a Bell McGrave. 4.46 caliber. Breech loading. Revachol made. Good weapon. Accurate and reliable.
His moves are quick and precise as he first checks the weapon, then aims it at the sea. This man knows firearms intimately.
A man after my own heart, perhaps.
This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
In the basement there.
I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM-446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
Well, someone used one recently. Oh, he didn't like that, huh? Alright, do we have anything that gives me composure? This is a white check so we can retry it. I'm just gonna try it. We got super lucky with another like 27-ish percentage one earlier this episode. Let's see if we can go for 2 for 2.
All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past and his old uniform. This is not uncommon.
Fair.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabineers in service of Frittte I, Guillaume le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V before him.
Don't you mean Frittte the fan?
Yeah, he said something about how the clown Frizzle should have risen up from his grave.
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown, ours to ridicule and to mourn.
Yes.
There's something you missed.
No.
You will get to it. Don't worry.
Yeah, no worries. Should we talk about his guard booth? Yeah, I found your... Oh, that's right. The guard booth that I found in like the 3rd episode of this series when I somehow managed to get into the Union headquarters, the shipping yard. Yeah, Renee, that was your guard booth, wasn't it? I found it.
Yes, the Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the nights. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you.
Yeah, kind of working for the enemy there.
I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
I saw a picture in there. You were in it. Who's the girl?
She is nobody. This is none of your concern, and I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
That might not have been very smooth of me. Maybe I should have kept that to myself there.
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
She sounds like a hell of a lady. You must have seen something on the night of the murder. Your booth looks right into the yard.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
So who was working your shift that night?
No one. The booth has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean...
Look, officers, the container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before, René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
Mostly decorative?
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
He tries to argue.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabineers pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Huh. Wow. There's absolutely nothing wrong with tear collecting. It's my side thing too.
Oh, I didn't mean to imply there's something wrong with that. I do it too. Everyone does it. It's an excellent side thing.
Gaston is so... Oh, darn it. I should have figured out the word before I started talking like an idiot. He's such like a people pleaser. No, he's such a... He's so gracious. That's what he is. He's so gracious. And I did not just look up synonym people pleaser, then synonym kind when the people pleaser synonyms didn't do the trick for me.
Yes. Can we conclude the topic of my guard booth now?
Got it, thanks.
Yes. Like I said, I would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
I see. Well, thank you for your time, gentlemen.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Oh, where's it coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately. Is this going to be a capo type?
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop.
They told me that.
Salam Rocky Bayi, badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera. Lights.
Action!
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
It's on, baby! I'm a superstar cop. Some kind of superstar. We need to unlock. Yeah, hell yes. How long is that going to take? 1 hour, 10 minutes. First, let's make this absolutely clear. No one is saying you're an actual superstar in the groupies and cocaine riddled with hepatitis C strikes a lion-esque pose with a mic kind of way. You're not Guillaume Le Million or Davy Dewis. No. You're a metaphorical superstar. You bring that rock and roll authenticity and passion to a line of work where people don't expect or want to see it. Where some would say it doesn't belong. Law enforcement. Well, that's the problem. Next time, maybe we'll find out the solution. Until then, y'all take great care of yourselves.